Dodgers manager Dave Roberts joined TC and Company podcast this week and shared his victory in defeating Hodgkin's lymphoma in 2010.
No matter how long you go through it, you at some point are telling people, I have cancer. And those are some of the toughest conversations you have. You call your wife, you're trying to raise your kids. What was that like at the time, and what did the support mean to you?
Yeah, that's a tough one. My kids were young at the time. My son, Cole, at that time was 10 years old. So I don't think he really understood it. Because a lot of times when you hear the word cancer, you're thinking death. And so my young daughter, Emmy, at the time was 6, and my wife was my rock. And for me, I'm just so grateful that it was diagnosed stage 2 lymphoma. And so, but I had to go through the chemotherapy, the radiation. And Tom, I'll never forget, the Red Sox housed me here for my radiation treatment. And I was doing treatment at Dana-Farber, and Larry drove that, and who was a former cancer survivor, obviously, as well. But for me, cancer affects everyone. And a lot of times the people that are closest to the patients are affected even more. And so that's something that I really didn't appreciate.
You're an athlete. You're used to sort of trying to control a situation. That's the most helpless feeling in the world, right? That your wife, your kids are going through this, and there's really not much you can do.
There isn't. And I think as an athlete, I think that my athletic background helped me in the sense that once you tell me what I need to do to get healthy, and then I can do that. But the unknown is certain things that athletes can't deal with, and to your point is when you have your family, your friends, that they don't know what they can do to help, or are they doing too much or not enough. That's most disconcerting, as opposed to, hey, you got your chemo treatment, you got radiation, and now we're going to attack it head on.
You go into Dana-Farber. When I went in, there's that sign. It says, you have cancer, but cancer doesn't know you have us. They empower you because you walk in there knowing the best brains on the planet are there. What did that mean to you, knowing that, whether it was Dana-Farber or the doctors you had, just getting the best people in your corner who have fought this fight with others?
Yeah, you know what, I think that was very comforting. And there was a clear roadmap to return to play for me. And so I felt good about that. And the doctors at Dana-Farber and all of New England and Boston, it's the best in the world. And so I was very comforted in knowing that.
In an effort to strike out cancer, he's supporting the Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon on NESN and WEEI next week. For more info on how to donate, scan the QR code below or head to jimmyfund.org for more information. PNC Bank, helping to make banking easier.